Welcome back, chess fans. My favorite defense against d4 is the Nimzo Defense. After Nc3, you play bishop b4. I've been playing this for more than 20 years, and I will reveal the secrets to win with black. The first idea you need to know is the mainline 4e3. I recommend to play b6, Magnus Carlsen. I played that move recently. The second big plan you need to know is white is playing a2, a3, accepts double pawns, but then attack with f3 and e3, e4. I'll show you how to defend with black. Finally, a very common move is queen c2. With queen c2, when we take on c3, white recapture with the queen. Therefore, 9 c6 is the way to go. And we're following Magnus Carlsen's game play in Title Tuesday in March 2025. Very recently, b6 played, bishop d3, and we do bishop b7, and we follow the main line. Let's continue the game. And here, of course, black takes, and what is the follow-up? We have the bishop on b7, so we play knight e4. Bishop e1, white is trying to play with a bishop pair, f5. And now, very easy, rook f6, rook h6, queen e7, rook f8, we're gonna attack. Let's see how Carlsen does it. The game continues, and here we play rook f8, and we have our beautiful bishop here looking at the king. We have the pieces ready. And now, what are we planning to do? e5, e4. Let me show you the plan. e5, e4. And now, we have black to play and win. And, ladies and gentlemen, queen take f1, queen take, 9g3. What a move. In blitz, Carlsen is a beast, and he has an exchange here, and he went to convert. So remember, on e3, you do b6, and then what you do is simply castle. You're gonna take on c3, play knight e4, followed by f5. I'll show you the position once again, and now rook f6, the rook lift, the rook's gonna come to the attack, queen e7, rook f8, and e5, and that's a plan which works every time. Let's see the next game. And now we're showcasing the second plan you need to know. So in this position, we play b6, and white gives the double pawns. So you're happy with black because you're playing against this structure. Bishop b7, f3, castle, bishop d3. This is a key position, and you need to know what to do here. So here you do 9c6, and then there's e4. So you see white has a double pawn, but a very strong center. How do you defend? This is an amazing move, knight e8. Let me explain. If white wants to attack you, you defend with the f5. If I want to push, you win on the spot. Because boom, the rook here is lost. So knight e8, f4 is not so good. Knight h3 is the best move. And what you do here, you do knight a5, right? And you're ready with the knight. On castle, we simply do d6, and you have a good game. And if white try to attack you with e5, you give a check, knight f2, and you play d6. White castle, you take, rook d8. And you have a beautiful game. The bishop here is looking at this long diagonal. This is threatened like that, and black is already better over here because of the damage structure, and knight e8 want to move. So again, when white attacks, what you have to do, retreating, because you're ready to do f5. And in this position, if they play knight e2, that's not a good move. You play bishop a6, and on rook b1, knight a5, attacking c4. So this is very important when you play against the semi-structure. Let's see one more plan. And the final plan you need to know when you play this position with black is queen c2. What the idea? Well, after e3, when you take here, white avoids the double pawn. So you do knight c6, attacks d4. They will play knight f3, and you play d6. The idea, yes, you will take on c3, but you have e5 on top. Let me demonstrate. Bishop d2, e5, a3, you give up the bishop pair. And here, you play queen e7. So that's the way to go. If white takes on d5, you take back with the pawn. So white will try to get the advantage of the space in the center. You retreat, e4, you castle, bishop e2. And now what? Well, you have two ideas. The first idea is to play knight h5 followed by f5. Let me just show you. And if I do g3, you can just do bishop h3, and then you have a5 on top. But in this position, the second idea is to play a5. This is what's played by Prague in a Title Tuesday. Everybody plays Title Tuesday, and on Castle, a4. This way, by playing a4, you prevent b4 because you would take en passant. So here, white plays c5, bishop g4, take, take, and here, this is a very annoying pin. So, knight e1 play, take, take, knight d7, knight d3, b6. Very simple. You're trying to establish your knight on c5. Knight b4, queen b7, king h8, and here, the fantastic move, 9g8, f4, f6. The game continues, and here you have a big advantage. Take, and here you're gonna win. In this position, eventually, rook over here, one weakness, second weakness, and black won this position easily. This is my recipe against queen c2, knight c6, followed by d6, followed by queen e7. Like that. And in this position, despite giving the bishop pair, you have nothing to worry about. I think you're ready to play the Nimzo with black. Once again, a very versatile opening. You're ready against e3, a3, and queen c2. I see you in the next one.